first thing I notice about him real quick is just before we see the play, just look at him. He's huge. He's really built. He looks like a 26-year-old professional athlete right now.
Yeah, he's a big guy.
Big guy.
Yep.
Fast, strong arm. I mean, exactly what you're looking for physically.
Yeah, very quick. On this one, he has the tight end on the seam. I don't know why he doesn't pull the trigger.
Agree. I was watching this and I'm thinking, dude, you want this.
Ball's got to come out right now.
Yeah, I mean, look at where the safety is.
Yep.
He's way over there to try to double up on Olave, and this is open. I'm sure the coach has came to him on the sideline, was like, in the future, if you get this, you want that.
Yeah, and we're going to see that, I think, on the next series.
Yes.
But yeah,
comes back to it and he hits it.
Yeah, because on this one, when he hits that back foot, if he just hits that back foot, hitches up, and let's go with that ball down the middle, that's a completion.
Yeah, let's watch it again from the end zone, from the all 22. Here, watch the quarterback back, boom here. Throw it now. Yep. I mean, he's open. There's no reason to give up on that. He had the pocket, and he gives up on it. Okay. When you're this good of a runner, I understand trusting your legs. I mean, you see it with Zach Wilson as well. You see it with Trey Lance as well. So it's early in the game.
It's early in the game, but you got to trust your eyes. You got to see that. And, I'm not sure if he always sees everything that as quickly as he should. I think he does. I don't think he recognizes it quite as early as he needs to, and that's why he feels the pressure and moves.
Agree, and I think that's kind of the problem with playing quarterback at Ohio State. There's like one time a year when you actually have to play at an NFL pace. Other times you're playing Big Ten guys, and you can take your time. So here, everything gets sped up, and he comes off the first read too quickly.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's move on to the next play. Next drive. Down, and you have one mistake like that, boom, you're down 7-0.
Yeah, that's the deal when you're playing against Bama. They're just so good on offense. They're going to come out. I think it's going to be a run.
Okay. So trying to establish that run because Ohio State really is a run-first team.
Yeah, they do. They really do try to establish and get the ball going on the ground.
Yes. Okay, now he's empty.
It's a little screen to the outside receiver.
Yep. Get a completion, get the playmaker involved.
Yeah, just get just a little gimme to kind of try to get in a roll, get in the flow of the game.
Always a good call in the first quarter, first couple of drives.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Little run up the middle.
Off. 1st and 10. Okay.
On this one, he's going to be throwing the corner route. Or excuse me, the crosser. But he has to, again, as you watch this one, he's got the post for a touchdown if he throws it.
He really does. Oh yeah. And again, like this wide receiver, I don't know that much about him. I don't watch that much college football, but he's fabulous. Olave, I don't know who he is too. Olave, guy's great. He's open all the time.
Yeah, Olave is supposed to be. He's a tweener kind of guy. Might go in the first round, but most likely going to be a second round pick. But he's wide open.
I mean, I don't know if his game will translate to the pros if he's physical enough, but he is always open in this game. And I think as the game goes on, Fields gets the idea like I should probably throw to him as much as possible.
Yeah. And that's he hits the crosser. The crosser drops the ball, but on this one, it's just one of those things that he's not seeing the field early on, not seeing the deep coverage being open, and that's a little bit of a concern.
Yep. He also has this running back on a wheel route. It's nice little, but come on, it's right there. All right, let's move on. And that's the thing I see. I guess what I see early on from him is a guy who physically can do everything, but doesn't necessarily see the field that well. Maybe you could say that about all these college quarterbacks.
So far, yeah.
So far. All right.
On that one. So they're going to come back here. This is actually a really nice ball.
Oh yeah.
It's a nice
cannon.
Yeah, it's an easy read. This is very similar. We talked when I said the Trask thing. This is a situation. If you remember the film from last week, they ran this a lot where they ran against Alabama, where they ran the underneath guy on a flat with a deep out corner route behind it.
Is that a smash concept?
That's kind of what that underneath route is doing. Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And we've seen this last week, same, and so you see Ohio State coming out trying to do the same thing.
Yep.
And he's taken that deeper shot, which we didn't see from Trask as much. If you remember that, I kept saying Trask, he has that second level. Here you got the second level, and he just zips it right in there.
Right, because are they playing cover 2, and you're getting Olave against the safety on a corner route who's got inside leverage. That's a good concept.
Yeah, it's a form of cover 2.
That's good. So that's a good call. It's a good throw. It's a strong. What I see from him too is he doesn't have to like Zach Wilson sometimes has to really get some momentum into his throws. Justin Fields doesn't. He's got a really strong arm.
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
He can do it without having to really step into it.
Exactly. He's got a bit stronger arm than Zach Wilson.
Mm-hmm.
Boom. Okay. Too bad we can't watch Zach Wilson against Alabama.
Yeah, that was a really nice one right there.
That was.
Both little right.
Okay. Still establishing that run. Good call. Good running back, whoever this guy is.
And
they didn't have Trey Sermon. Okay, keep going.
Oh, I'm sorry. This is the one that we're talking about. So, very similar to the first play of the game. Yes. He's not any more open this time than he was on that first play. And this time he lets go of the ball, though, and it's a beautiful throw right down the middle of the field.
Yeah, you can almost imagine that Ryan, what's his name? Ryan Day, whatever his name is, the head coach of Ohio State went up to him and said, hey, in the future, we're going to call that play again. It's going to be open again. I want you to hit the seam down the middle. Because you look at how the safety's overplaying this guy, just like last time. They're really scared about this guy. I guess it's a form of cover too. So where's the weakness in that? Right at the middle, right at the seam. Yep.
Right down the middle. Yes.
Yep. And as soon as he sees this matchup right here, you want that. That is what you want. Boom.
The only thing I'm going to say is that if you just roll it back one more time, the only thing that I will say on this is that he's a little late on the ball, because this ball should be coming out right now.
Yeah.
And he holds it a little bit. You see that a couple of times, and as you watch his game, that's one thing that he does on a regular basis. And there's some film like against Indiana where they're running a concept similar to this, and he throws it late down the middle and it's picked off. So
yeah,
he gets away with it here, but you want to see that ball come out a little sooner.
Yeah, when I watch him, I feel like he's a great athlete whose internal clock is a tick slow. And is that just a function of playing at Ohio State because you don't have to have the quick internal clock there the way you would at Oregon?
It could, or just one of those things where they're kind of waiting to see, because what we've seen from all these guys is they're almost waiting all the time to see the guy get open.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or really,
Colin Kaepernick was that way too. He would like to see it and then throw it.
Yeah. It's like they've got to really see what's happening before they throw the ball. They don't trust the receiver to get to their spot.
Right. And I think one of the pluses about Trask is that he really does throw with anticipation to the point where it gets him in trouble. As if you ever watch him against Oklahoma when he doesn't have his guys, he was awful in that game. But he'll let it go anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, he does. So that's one of the things
nice throw. Nice throw, but it's late.
Yep, a little late. But yeah, beautiful ball. I mean, look right over the shoulder. Going back to all of our series, you're never going to see Trey Lance make this throw. He's just not even going to attempt it.
You're right. Justin Fields physically is everything you want. He's almost perfect physically.
Yes.
And you wonder these things like seeing the field, being late, is that coachable or is that who he is? Well, we don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they're going to score a touchdown here with a run.
Yes.
They really do run the ball really well from for a gun team like they are.
That's what they've always been. That paired with their up-tempo offense. I mean, they a lot of times get defenses like not set. Like here, they're still getting set, and boom, big plays.
Yeah,
it really what has made all their other quarterbacks seem better than they were than they ended up being. I don't know if the same will hold true for Fields.
Yeah, but what's funny about this is that their offense is very similar to Florida's, but you're right, they just run the ball better. I think it's because of the way that they're built.